Hi everyone. So this week I'm going to lead a body scan practice, and this is normally performed lying down, so either on a bed, on the floor, on a sofa, somewhere that's going to be comfortable and that can support you for about 20 minutes. Okay, so for the purposes of this, I am going to speak as if you're lying down, even though I'm going to remain seated, just so that I can guide the practice. So I want you to see if you can lie on the floor with your legs stretched out in front of you, your arms out in front of you, or just gently resting on your tummy, whatever feels most comfortable. And just ensuring that you're comfortable and you can maintain that posture for about 20 minutes while we go through the body. Okay, and when you're in your comfortable position lying on the floor, just gently closing your eyes, and this will just help your awareness to settle. So first of all, I'd like you to gain a sense of your whole body as you lie here. Just noticing the points of contact that your body makes with the surface on which you're lying on. Just notice how it feels to take the weight off your legs. Being aware of how it feels to have your head supported by a cushion or pillow. And just allowing your body to sink into the practice. Allowing the sofa, the floor or your bed to take your weight. And the body scan practice is an invitation to fall awake rather than to fall asleep. But if you do feel drowsy or particularly tired from time to time, that's perfectly okay. It's just your body doing what it needs to do right now. And if you drop off, that's okay. People have often said that even when you're asleep, your subconscious takes on the guidance and the words. But if you want to remain alert throughout the practice, and if you're feeling particularly sleepy, you may just wish to open your eyes from time to time, just to reconnect once again with my voice and with the guidance. So soon we will start the body scan, and we will scan from the toes all the way up to our heads. And as we do this, see if you can maintain a focus on the body as we go through from one part to the next. But if your mind wanders, as it will from time to time, just see if you can catch it. Notice where the thoughts are taking you, and then gently return to the body part on which we're focusing on. But before we start focusing on our bodies, I'd like you just to see if you can locate your breath. Where do you notice your breath most strongly? It may be the passage of air into and out of the nostrils. It may be the gentle rising and falling of your belly, your diaphragm. Just see if you can follow your breath right now as you breathe all the way in and all the way out. Just reminding you that you're alive, you're breathing. And from the perspective of mindfulness practice, the mere fact that you are breathing means there's more right with you than wrong with you, no matter the condition of your body or the state of your mind. So let's begin. Just starting at the toes. Just seeing if you can turn your attention to your toes. Just noticing any sensations that are dominant in your toes right now. Maybe a tingling sensation, maybe cold or warm. Just being aware of what is going on in your toes right now. now taking your awareness from your toes into your feet, noticing the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, noticing any sensations that are present in this region of the body. And then very gradually moving from the feet into the lower legs, taking in the shins at the front of the legs and the calf muscles at the backs of the legs. What do you notice when you zoom right in on this area of the body? Is there any tightness or discomfort in the calf muscles? Is there any holding or resistance around the shins? Just being aware of what is present for you right now. And then very gradually moving up the legs to the knees, noticing the kneecaps, what sensations are present around the knees, noticing the area behind the knees. And then very gradually moving our attention up the legs into the upper part of the legs, and the large quadricep muscles at the front of the legs and the hamstrings at the backs of the legs. What do you notice here? Just seeing if you can be aware of the sensations as they arise, perhaps change a little, maybe even passing away. Just noticing what arises in your awareness without forcing sensation, just being aware of any sensation that comes and goes. And then moving from the upper legs into the hips, noticing the pelvic girdle and the pelvis and behind the pelvis. What do you notice in your hips when you bring attention to this region of the body? Is there any discomfort, any soreness, any history of difficulty or tension in this region of the body? Just being aware of what arises when you focus on your hips, and seeing if you can be with what arises without judging it or pushing it away, just opening to what is present for you right now. Seeing if you can resist the temptation we often have to want things to be different to how they are right now, and just seeing if you can accept what is. Accept what is going on in your body from one moment to the next. And now from the hips, I'd like you to take your awareness into the lower back. The lower back is an area of the body that typically stores a lot of stress and tension that builds up throughout the course of a day. Just seeing if you can breathe into any areas of difficulty or tightness, and then breathing out a sense of letting go, letting be. And then just seeing if you can very gradually move up the back, seeing if you can follow the spine, almost like following one vertebrae at a time, until you move into the mid-region of the back. What do you notice here? What sensations are dominant in the region of the mid-back? Just seeing if you can open to what's occurring for you right now, without pushing away any difficulty, without clinging to any pleasant sensations. And then moving from the mid-region of the back into the upper back. Just noticing what is dominant for you around the shoulders and the neck and the upper back. Noticing where any tension or anxiety may perhaps be held in the body. And if you notice any difficulty, any resistance or tension, just seeing if you can breathe right into this area. And then breathing out a sense of letting go, letting be. And now, having worked our way up the back, noticing any tension or stress that's stored in the back, I'd like you to see if you can turn your attention now to the front of your body. Seeing if you can move through the area of the tummy, noticing how your belly rises and falls with each in and out breath. And then moving up the body to take in the heart and the lungs and the rib cage. Your heart beating constantly throughout a day without any conscious effort. And your lungs filling with air and then deflating again. Just noticing if there's any tightness or holding around the region of the chest. And if there is, just seeing if you can soften a little with each in-breath. Just letting go a little more deeply on each out-breath. Just noticing whatever arises in your awareness, any sensations that are especially dominant, and just allowing things to be as they are right now in your body. And now I'd like you to move back into the region of the shoulders and the neck and the upper back. And this time I'd like you to move down the arms. So from the shoulders, taking your attention from your shoulders down to the elbows, taking in the whole of the upper arms. Noticing if there's any pain or discomfort here. And then feeling your elbows. What do you notice here? And if there's nothing, then just registering a blank. Not forcing sensation in any way, just noticing what arises when we pay attention to each area of the body in turn. And now from the elbows, moving our awareness down the lower arms, down into the hands and the fingers. Just seeing if you can be aware of any sensation in your hands. Are they cold? Are they warm? Are your fists clenched at all, or are they open and dropped? And just bringing awareness to your fingers, seeing if you can discern each finger in turn, and then finally your thumb. Your hands and your fingers do so much throughout the course of a day. But now, just allowing them to be. And now just gradually letting go of focusing on the hands and the fingers. And moving back up the lower arms first, into the elbows. And then up the upper arms, back to the shoulders and the neck. And just checking in with this region of the body once again. Noticing any tension in the neck or the upper back. And if there's any discomfort that's been building throughout the course of the practice, then just breathing right into this painful area, just softening the hard edges, and then breathing out a sense of letting go, letting be. Each breath is a new beginning, each out breath a complete letting go. And now from the neck, I'd like you to see if you can focus your attention on your head. Just take in your whole head as you lie here, your skull, the hair on your head. Just noticing how it feels to be supported. And now gradually moving your awareness to your face, noticing your forehead and your brow, being aware if you're frowning at all, And then very gradually being aware of all the intricate features that make up your face, your eyes, and how it feels to have your eyes closed, your eyelids dropped. Nothing to see right now, just allowing your eyes to be. Now turning your attention to your nose, being aware of how the air that comes in through your nostrils enables you to breathe. Just noticing that passage of air as you breathe in and breathe out. And now taking your attention to your mouth and your jaw, your tongue, your teeth. What do you notice here? Are your teeth clenched at all? Is your jaw tight? Just seeing if you can use the breath to soften any of the hard edges. And now your ears. Just bringing your attention to your ears, being aware of how they are taking in my guidance, hearing my words right now, among all the other sounds that you get to experience through your ears. And now just holding your whole head and then spreading this awareness throughout your whole body so that you take in your whole body once again. Noticing how you feel now, being aware of any difficulty you're experiencing or any parts of your body that feel especially relaxed and at ease. And just taking a deeper, more intentional breath in now, filling your lungs with air and then gradually letting go. Allowing your whole body to rest in awareness. Allowing your whole body to be. Giving yourself the gift of being still, of being present, of being aware. You are whole, just as you are. Complete, just as you are. So just seeing if you can now very gradually bring a little bit of movement to your fingers and your toes. It's very important when coming out of the body scan to make sure that you don't jerk your body or move quickly and hurt yourself. So just bring a little bit of movement to your legs perhaps, your fingers, your arms, and just seeing if you can take the mindfulness that you've cultivated in this formal practice with you into your day so that you can use it when you need it most, when life is getting hard or challenging or overwhelming, and just remembering your body and your breath can be used as an anchor to ground you in the present moment. And so when you're ready, just gently opening your eyes and coming out of the body scan in a way that feels comfortable to you.